Folks, we want to welcome you back to the Turning Stone Classic 30. We're coming to you live from the Turning Stone Casino and Resort in Verona, New York, way upstate. This is the Josh Northeast 9-Ball Tour finale, and we also have dates for January and next August, too. So Mike Zuglin really doing all he can to keep this tournament alive. Before we get started underway, we do have some people to thank, and I tell you what, there's a lot of sponsors on board, and we are really glad that they are. Baltimore City Q's, they're up front. They got a booth, and anything from tips to tables. If you have a major event such as this, you can make an appointment or try to find out as much information as possible to try to get these guys on board with you because they're very busy. You go to BaltimoreCityQs.com, and they not only are a mobile store, they actually sponsor a lot of players, and you hear the name in the background here from Mike Zuglin as he runs off some of the sponsors for each player. It's BaltimoreCityQs.com. Thomas Grimaldi, I did mention him. He's right in the chat. Thomas Grimaldi, this is 4 generations of the family in this business. They got all their T's crossed, as you can see in Thomas, and all the I's dotted, but not on this graphic. On the bottom of the website, though, TGrimaldiPoolTables.com, all the I's are dotted and the T is crossed. All kidding aside, these guys here, you want to build a game room, you want to buy a pool table, you got a pool table, you need recovered, balanced, something's wrong with the rails. These guys do it all, everything. I suggest that you search out Thomas Grimaldi on Facebook because he has a lot of pictures of the jobs he completed. And to me, the very first one I saw was amazing, and because I get into detail, I blew the picture up. The wood on the chairs matched the wood on the bar. The wood on the bar matched the pool table wood. It was just like everything was perfect. So highly recommended. That's his phone number. He's out in Long Island. Thomas Grimaldi and family. Thank you, Tom. Here it is, Chalky Sticks. This is the app that everybody's downloading, and you see a lot of the pros. They use this design, this diagram. In fact, we had a match here where Petrie was playing Johnny Archer, and, you know, it was one of those things you take a picture of the table and you put it on this diagram. You say, how would you play this? And you can discuss it with your friends or pro online. It also has a TV channel 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And it has a locator, so you can locate a pool room no matter where you are in the world. Well, let me back up. No matter where you are in the country, and now they're going to go worldwide. So get over there. It's a no-brainer. It's downloadable for iOS and also Android devices. ChalkySticks.com. JB Cases. Hello. JB Cases, John Barton. Amazing. That's all I can say about the guy. If there's any discrepancies, and he figures it out, he'll air it. He'll go Facebook Live. He'll go YouTube. He makes great cases to protect that custom cue. JBCases.com. Here's a company that's on board with us. They're called Billiard Product Reviews. What they do is they buy a lot of items. Sometimes they get them sent to them by companies, and they give you the honest and unbiased opinion of the billiard products. They put them through rigorous tests. Not only that, they're on board, and now they're giving away 3 Kamui products. It's not too much to ask for, and I know a lot of people went over to their page and liked the post already. That's all you have to do to qualify is to like the post. Steve will get back to you and let you know if you're the winner. He actually was in the chat earlier. So just go over to Billiard Product Reviews and like the post about the Kamui View. Thank you, Steve. BilliardProductReviews.com. Castillo Leathers Goods. Pat Fleming's actually off to my left. Jimmy's in the chat, Pat. He says, not only is Pat colorblind, we both are. Pat's feeling pretty good. Anyway, let's get back to Gil Castillo and his son. I've seen these guys work numerous times. When you talk about love the craftsmanship, this is exquisite work. Not only do they make cases and belts and shoes, the best thing you could do is go over to their website, CastilloLeatherGoods.com. Thank you, Gil. Of course, Mike Zuglin, the sponsor, and this graphic is not high def, but it's just something that I found, and I wish Josh would make me a really high graphic high definition graphic. But this is Josh Hughes, and they are on board with Mike Zuglin's tour, the main sponsor. Big shout out to Josh Hughes. KamuiTips.com, you can get your Roku chalk. This is the newest one out. I got the prototype before they actually went on the market. I used it in a billiard game. John Bertone actually had the opportunity. We spoke on the phone. He says, Al, you know, there's been a lot of talk about Kamui chalk being messy. We fixed that. So they listened, and they came out with Roku, a great chalk. KamuiTips.com. In fact, if you come here, Baltimore City Q's right up at the front desk has their booth set up. They do have them, if they have any more left, because they've been going out the door. The Kings of Vapor and also the Kings of Billiards in Akron, Ohio. Greg Antonakos, get your Southwest from the best. He's up on this table right now. Now, he doesn't only carry Southwest. I understand he's got a lot of Predator cues. Get in touch with Greg on Facebook, send him a private message, or email him at ga9ball@gmail.com. Quick Slick, made by BilliardEngineering.com. This guy is an engineer. His name is Keith, and believe me when I tell you, when it gets into detail, and I'm going to talk about that during this match because it didn't come from Keith, but I had the opportunity to talk to another engineer. But I happen to have Quick Slick. This item was sent to me, and I share it. And I share it for a reason. When the sponsors are on board, I like people to try their products. Anybody that knows me, I give away a lot of prizes, whatever's sent to me. But this item here I had to open up. It's a very simple piece of plastic. It cleans the shaft. It's got like super, super grit. You won't even realize it, how your shaft is coming out so smooth with this little tool. You can go over to BilliardEngineering.com and order yours right there. Light-Systems, let me tell you, if you don't know about it and you got a room without the LED lighting, LITE-systems.com is installing them across the country. They did Scott Frost's room. Nanuet, they did Utica, and they just keep going. And not only that, all the pool rooms are now retrofitting and changing into the LED lighting because it's 10 times cheaper to run. There is no more replacing bulbs and ballast. It's guaranteed for like close to 10 years. It's LITE-systems.com or on Facebook, Light Systems Inc. Incorporated. Mike Burton is here. He's another one with a booth. And by the way, Light-Systems is here too. They have a booth, and you can buy the show special from Jolly or Mr. Fong. Jolly is a, let's go back to Light-Systems just for a second because it sounds like I might be talking about two different companies and showing a graphic that's different. But Jolly is a professional lady player, and she is here with her husband Fong, who is the engineer that created this light. So you can come here. Okay, getting back to Mike Burton. Mike Burton's got an array of cue sticks up here that make you drool as far as Josh cues. Not only that, he's got Laurie John sitting in the booth occasionally signing posters. Anything from new sticks, old sticks. All right, Johnny Archer coming by. I wanted to congratulate him on his win. But if you happen to, if you shot with a Josh cue many years ago, and, you're looking for it and you can't find it, I understand this is the man to go to. He's the go-to man, Mike Burton. And you can get in touch with him at www.mbqs.com or simply email him at mike@mbqs.com. Great guy, and I can tell you stories about him too, but we got to get on to our other sponsors. In fact, why go far? Mr. Fleming was just here around the booth. Here it is. Mr. Pat Fleming of AccuStats and his entire crew are going to bring you the 2018 U.S. International 9-Ball Open. It's right around the corner, October 21st through the 27th. If you want to play in this, I suggest you get in touch with AccuStats right away. They're getting a great field. It's capped at 128. If you don't get in, don't say you didn't hear it. If you're watching this stream, if you want to be a vendor or you want to be a spectator, everything could be found right on AccuStats.com. You ready for this one? Bang. How do you like this? This is brought to our attention today, or yesterday, I think. Yesterday. I mixed the days up. ABN Billiards. It's called the Dream Challenge 2018. It's USA versus Russia. September 16th through the 18th of 2018. It's going to be a pay-per-view from Russia. You go to abnbilliards.ru, not .com, .ru, and you can watch this pay-per-view. I also have another graphic that I just received about 15 minutes ago, and I just didn't have time to bring it up. But I will bring it up tomorrow because it lists the Mosconi team. A lot of people are wondering who it is. We got the graphic, but we'll bring it up tomorrow. Hustlin' Clothing USA, Mr. Tony Harrigan. You know, if you're a pool player or if you've just been around pool as a spectator, there isn't any chance that you haven't seen Hustlin' USA clothing line, Tony Harrigan's clothing line. Well, he just come out with a couple of new items. One is called a dry fit. It's made of that material. If you get caught in a rainstorm and soaked, it's made of that material. Like in a half hour later, you'll be dry. They call it the dry material or the dry fit, and it has a hood. And not only that, he came out with a jacket. And the weather's changing. He still has all his other items. Go to hustlinusa.com. Thank you, Tony. There's the Roku chalk, folks. That's what I received before they released it. I used it in a billiard game, and I can tell you one thing. There is no mess. That I can guarantee you, and it's a great chalk. You know, years ago or even a year ago, I would say chalk is chalk. You know, I was born and raised in the playing billiards with master chalk, and, you know, that was it. But this is a new design. They heard the people talk about the mess, and they came up with a chalk that has no mess and stands up with the play of pool or billiards. It's a great chalk. KamuiTips.com. And we are playing on the best cloth in the world. Go anywhere. It's the best cloth in the world. It's Simona's cloth, and we roll with the best. We are rolling with Aramith. It's the Aramith Pro TV set, tournament TV set, which has the pink 4-ball and the pink striped 12-ball. I want to thank both of those major companies. Thank you. Okay. You're welcome, Jimmy. I think I'm ready. I'm ready for a nap. I'm kidding. We're going to have Sean, a.k.a. Pancake, step in the booth. He's going to be one of the commentators. He has a homeroom down in Newburgh. It's Dave Pinkston's room. We call him Pinky. And his nickname is Pancake. And we got NJ Pool Player all the way down the end. When these guys decide to get in, they're always welcome. So let's go to, this is going to be the match. They didn't start yet. They have to wait for the official announcement by Mike Zuglin. And we got Mike Zuglin's audio from his microphone piped in to our system so we can all hear him. So I'm going to mute myself as soon as Mike gets on.
Tuhig. On table 2, we have from Bath, New York, 3-time Tri-State Open 9-ball champ, regular here at Turning Stone, Jerry Crow over here, and his opponent. He's from Edgewood, Maryland. He's a winner on multiple tours down in his part of the country, Tom Zippler. All right. Table number 3. Remember, this is our last round of the evening. Be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. From Duanesburg, New York. Plays out of the Golden Q Billiards in Albany. Jim Paley. His opponent from Totowa, New Jersey. He's sponsored by EddieTheLock.com, AccuStats Video Promotion, and Mike Lambros Custom Cues, Eddie Culhane. Good luck. All right, we're skipping over 4, which will be Tom Peterson versus Alex Ozapov. All right, on 5, from Maxville, Ontario, he had a couple of top 10 finishes on the Falcon Tour last year, Gene Theriault, and his opponent. He's from Sparta, New Jersey, one of our regular tournament players in the past, has many high finishes, Jason Mikas. Good luck. On table number 6, from Mountaintop, Pennsylvania, second time playing here at Turning Stone, plays out of Eagle Billiards down there in, where is that? Dixon City, Pennsylvania. Jim Kearney over there, and his opponent from Groton, Connecticut. This is his second time playing here at Turning Stone. He plays out of Snookers sometimes. We're going to have 3 spots down there this year on our tour. Ryan Urso. Good luck. All right, on table number 7, from Buffalo, New York, former our recent Tri-State Open champ at Gold Crown Billiards in Erie, Pennsylvania, Tony Antone, and his opponent. He's a regular here at Turning Stone as well as on our tour from Rochester. He plays out of East Ridge Billiards in Rochester, where we'll be having a stop this year. Marco Cam. All right, good luck. All right, here looks like a good matchup down here from Stottsburg, New York. He's a two-time winner on our tour. He's sponsored by his company, American Cue Pickers, Greg Antonakos, and his opponent, the owner of Rack's Pool Room and Grill down in West Hempstead. We'll be down there to see him back in May 2019. He's a lot of high finishes and a lot of wins to his credit, Holden Chin. Good luck. Remember, this one's a live stream, free live stream there on table number 8.
All right, we're going to mute Mike Zuglin because the players have the option of starting, even though he's still making the announcement on the other side of the room, which is another 8 tables. So you got Holden Chin on your left, and you got Greg Antonakos on your right. And I want to welcome Sean to the booth, a.k.a. Pancake. Hey, Sean.
How you doing, Al?
Very good. We happen to know both of these players, by the way, huh?
Absolutely. Greg is the reason why I'm called Pancake.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, Greg is a good man. And
Yeah,
he's been playing well, too. He's been playing well this weekend.
He has been. He has been. I'm glad. You know, and not only that, he's a big supporter of his son, Nick. You know, and they both really. Last year, Nick was shooting better than Greg.
Yeah,
I seen him at the spot.
Nick is playing great. Looks like they're underway.
So we were talking about Grady Matthews prior to doing the intro here, and I just wanted to I'll tell one story about Grady. Grady was the type of player, if you wanted to gamble in a challenge match with him, he would walk in, and if you said, hey, you feel like gambling a little bit, Grady? He would say, yeah. And then he would say, but I want to play for everything that you got in your pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's pretty scary.
Absolutely. My kind of guy.
Yeah, Pancake here, Sean here, he's got a lot of action in him. You know, Pancake's not the best player in the world. In fact, he's like a C player, right?
Yep, C player.
But he plays anybody in the world if the game is right.
Absolutely.
You know, I love hearing the action.
It's a lot of fun.
So let me give you a little bit more information into one of these. I think he was called a chemical engineer. His name is Steve. And I met him today. I seen him around, but I met him today. This guy, no, I met him, last week when I was at the spot. And, he said to me, he said, Al, he says, I've been collecting sticks. And he also designs a lot of items that I'm pretty sure everybody out there used one of his products. He's an inventor and a half. But he was showing me with a cue stick how he was explaining how he tests the deflection, how he diagnoses the ferrule, whether it's drilled out ferrule. And then he started to get into these composites, such as carbon fiber. We know a lot of the Revo and a lot of other cues, shafts, are starting to make it out of carbon fiber. And he started getting into the chemicals, the liquid chemicals that it takes to make these items, and how long the breakdown period is, and what kind of deflection you can expect after the time. And I was like I'm watching a movie as this guy's explaining it to me. He's really intelligent. I wish he was here so we can get him in the booth. But in any case, that's just something that he does. Okay, Mr. Greg Antonakos. That's just a couple of stories. Oh, where is this located? We're at the Turning Stone Casino and Resort in Verona, New York. All right, guys, what's up here? We want to welcome NJ Pool Player in the booth. He's back.
Oh, look at this shot.
Hey, hello everyone. Oh, got a little fortunate there, Greg Antonakos. I like the contrasting styles of both of these players. We're going to have Greg. Plays a little more conservative, I think, than Holden Chin.
Well, you know, Greg's just another one of those players when he's hitting them good, and you know, you all of a sudden you start feeling your oats and your strokes in gear. He picks up his step.
Absolutely.
I'd like to say hi to everybody out there in the chat and encourage you to like and share the button there. Show your friends. Maybe they'll come on over. Share the love of pool.
That's right.
Good shot there by Greg.
Oh, yeah. Ryan, I'm sorry. I'll pass the chat down to you, Troy, so you can read some of this. Ryan reminds me, where's my coffee, buddy? For those of you that weren't on board when the Johnny Archer match was being played with Petrie,
Oh, nice shot. Oh, watch the
I
watch the
took Johnny
scratch. Watch
Archer
the
for
scratch.
coffee.
You'll get your coffee, sir.
Hey, it's no problem. I probably owe you a couple.
It's going to taste good, too,
You're quite welcome there, Jim Watt.
when you get it.
All right. Greg
There it
Antonakos,
is.
like
Nice out.
Pancake said,
Nice out.
Greg is swinging for the fences. He's shooting good.
He's playing with the Revo now. He loves it. He
Yeah,
loves
a
it.
lot of people do. And Q-Tech also, Shane's sponsor, Q-Stick, is coming out with a carbon fiber shaft.
Yep. Everyone's joining the party.
Thank you, Ryan.
All the players that are left now are in the B side, I believe. See Eddie the Lock Cohane way back there with his hat on.
Yeah, they put him back there for a purpose.
Yeah.
We want to keep him in the background. Guys, if you want to get in touch with Greg Antonakos for a Southwest or some of the custom cues he has, that's his name right there on the scoreboard. You search that on Facebook, and you'll find them. And you'll see some of the sticks that he posts. They're amazing.
Greg is also shooting with a Southwest. That's a Merry Widow Southwest, I believe, that he uses, and it fits really nice with that Revo shaft.
Yeah.
That's some spear he's got. Another cut break. Looks like he's going to come up dry and leave Holden
You know
a pretty
Ryan,
nice
Troy?
table.
You know Ryan? He says, make him pay for the coffee. He stiffed me for a coffee before. He
No,
says,
I don't. I didn't stiff you for it. I owe you a coffee.
He says, joking.
There's a difference.
He says, just kidding.
All right.
And if you want to know who's on table 4 or any one of the other tables in the arena, simply go to azbilliards.com and you can see the updated score as they happen, rack by rack, being updated, live scoring. I believe I'm going to look in the, it's Mike Howerton now. It's Mike Howerton's tour. So he's sitting up in the bleachers right now keeping score of every match in the arena. azbilliards.com.
Holden's looking pretty good here. Although the 7 and the 8, the 7 looks a little funny. I think he just gets to the 5, the 6, and draws back and plays the short side of the 7.
I got a little close to that.
Getting a little tight on this 5 ball, but he's okay. He's probably just going to make it, cinch it, roll it over a little bit. Just don't want to get, although you probably want to leave it on the short side of this. He might be coming back. Make this a little easier. Yeah, he touched it.
You could play easy safe here.
You wouldn't go to the rail and back out for the 6?
He's looking into the other pocket. I'm going to peek my head over. Yeah, it
Pancake,
looks like
you're
he's
talking about rolling up. Oh, sorry, we're out of camera angle there.
Yeah, he can put the cue behind the 6 ball and leave the 5 on the rail.
Oh, play safe?
Yeah.
No, he's just going to back cut this 5.
Yeah, draw it to the rail and back out.
Yeah,
With
little
a 6 ball.
low right.
Pancake's efficient. He's trying to get somebody to.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah.
He's looking at it that way.
Like he's just going to.
No, he's drawing and back
Yeah,
out.
see?
2-way?
I figued he was going for the safe ball.
Yeah, he was playing safe.
I'm surprised.
Does Greg have
Holden
the,
generally is a.
Oh, he's very aggressive.
Troy, does he get the 3 railer?
Nah, I don't think
No.
he can.
Behind the 8 ball?
I don't think he can swing the 9.
That's tough.
Swing the 9? Look at it. Oh, you're right.
no.
You're
You know what he
right.
can do? There's a trick shot here. Go to this long rail to the right of the cue ball. You jack up a little bit and you jump over to 6.
He might not have to. He might have room between there to get back. Look at this. He does. 2 rail kick into the 5. You know, if I'm Greg, I want to amp this up a little bit. I want this cue ball to squirt up table because there's a possibility that that 5 might bank into the 6, and that'll be pretty good save. Leaving that cue ball, you know, far away. 2 rails. Amp it up. just
Trying to
enough.
squeeze it through there.
Wow.
Nice attempt there by Greg Antonakos.
This is a B-side match. Mikey Casamasima, my man from the island, in the chat. Hey, Mike.
Yeah, these are all B-side matches, all the 10 o'clock matches.
And 10 a.m. is also B-side match. Yep.
Yeah, the winners get to sleep a little more.
Yeah, we'll lose 16 players right here, right after this round. 16 of these players will have to exit the tournament. There is a second chance tournament that'll be played Sundays.
I don't know. Christine says she can't read the names on the scoreboard. Not small on this side. Are you on your phone?
Just going to pinch this back a little bit, accept a little longer shot, which is not too bad.
Holden's a really nice player. Plays a lot of straight pull also. He loves the game of straight pull.
Yeah, he's a straight pull aficionado, right?
Yes, he is.
So yeah, tied score, 1-1. Holden Chin, Greg Antonakos here at Turning Stone Casino for the Josh Turning Stone Classic,
Yes.
number 30.
1 second, guys. The quest for excellence, Kamui.
All right, back to the match. Holden Chin. Put glasses on for a second.
Yes, I'll mention that because Holden's been telling everybody he's been having problems with his eyes. So sometimes you'll actually see him shoot with glasses, and sometimes you won't.
Yeah, I can see the balls with glasses on, but I can't play with them. Yeah, it's
Oh, who's it? Ron Costanzo, right? He plays with
Yeah.
those big glasses.
yeah,
so-
they're tilted up.
Yep.
A couple guys I see around. I know the one of the instructors on TV, he or the internet. He has those glasses, and not even sure the maker of it.
Hey, Dave, gee whiz. Take it easy, Dave.
Ooh, that's a big miss right there.
Yeah, those deep shells of the diamond will get you. You can't just kind of float them in there and expect them to drop.
I'll try to get that message to Caroline Powell. Let me see if she's...
She's playing right now.
Oh, she is?
She's
Yeah.
playing Mike Tuig.
Okay, what is it? mesusa.com is her website?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, mesusa.com. Or if I get a chance to speak to Caroline, we'll try to get her in the booth again, give you a little more information on that shaft that they're coming out with. Greg Antonakos has got a fairly easy 1 ball. The 2 ball is next to the 8, and the cue ball is heading in that direction. Very nice. Very nice. This you got to let loose a little bit and go back and forth. Or you want to, what do you want to draw this up table off this right side long rail?
Just hit that long rail and then you let the spin do its work.
Go up above?
And here comes the spin, do its
Yeah,
work.
he did. He went
Nice
up
shot.
above.
He's looking at the 7-9.
Real good shape, bro. Right now, all he has to do is stop the ball for the 6 and leave himself a little bit of angle to drift down to play the 7 in the short side. Oh, he may have, yeah, he still got there. He didn't want to drift down too far with that.
Folks, this will be the last stream match of the night. I'm going to try to make it back here at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Frankie really wants me to be here. He's due up on the stream table. Frankie Hernandez. I'm going to try my best to do it. We'll see what happens. If not, I will definitely be here for the noon match.
Hey, Al?
Yeah.
Want a better cup of coffee? I bet you're here.
You would definitely win that bet. I don't know. I'm spunky like that sometimes. I get up and I can't go back to sleep. Troy does the same thing.
Oh, here we go.
I woke up this morning. Guess what Troy was doing? I opened my front door of the RV. He was out on the lake fishing.
I was.
He really was.
Just testing the waters. Greg Antonakos goes up, scored a 2-1. This is a race to 9 winner break format. This is the B side. Loser here goes home.
Yep. Light-systems.com.
What happened? Marty Cosmo said what?
Last night, Marty sent me a private message, and we'll keep it private.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, dude, I don't.
Marty says in the chat, he says, Athena, I loved your remarks at the Ginkies event. He surely was proud of you. Yes, Athena, great speech.
Well, I'd like to say hi to everybody in the chat there. I see
Wow, Greg's really hitting them.
Scotty Banton in the chat.
Sure.
Oh, what a mess we
Hey,
got here.
Pancake, since we got a mess in the middle of the table here, you got a story for us?
Well, which one? I have so many.
Well, just pick out one.
All right.
I hate to put you on the spot.
That's
but
all right.
When you get a chance.
When I first started playing pool, which was about 7 years ago, at a gallery billiards over there in Newburgh. That's where I met Greg, and he asked me if I wanted to gamble. Of course, the answer is yes, always. And I asked Dave Pinkston, who him and Ruthie own gallery billiards there over in Newburgh, and he told him that being I've only been playing pool for 3 days, that the breaks, ball in hand, and the 3 out is the game. So Greg, you know, didn't want to say no because he kind of was called out in the room.
Yeah.
And he decided that he'd play. So we decided we would bet $150 a set. He didn't play very well. I guess given that much weight probably didn't help. But I ended up getting on the hill. I don't know how, but he scratched. He made the 2-ball and scratched, so I get the 3 out. So the 3 is hanging in the corner pocket. And I asked him, do you really want me to shoot this? 3 days in the pool. I didn't know about
And
that.
I know Greg. He said, of course.
Yeah, that was about it. That's all he said. Amongst a million, bad names, bad words came out of his mouth. And One of them was he called me a pineapple upside down pancake.
Okay, that's how you got pancake.
That's right. So when Dave heard that, he said, "That's your new nickname, Pancake." And 7 years later, there was actually people here from the Midwest
No,
who heard of me when I said my name, and they're like, "Oh, you played this person, this person." I said,
You said the 3-ball was hanging. You
Yeah.
said you only played for 3 days. You're holding everybody in suspense. You had ball in hand. Did you make the 3-ball?
"I made the 3-ball."
Okay.
I made the 3-ball and then told Greg I had to go eat. Not knowing you're not allowed to walk away after you win. You got to keep playing.
Well, you were new.
yeah. Yeah.
Justin Muller's saying hi to you.
Oh, what's up, Justin?
Great story. I enjoy that. That's
So
the
I
key.
guess from that moment on, 7 years ago, you and Greg have become good friends.
Yes, 6 months after when he started talking to me again, he actually came up to me. He apologized for his
He's a
his
good man.
behavior.
He is a good man.
Now I'm the family accountant, so we all get along.
Oh, is that what you do?
That's what I do.
Oh,
Yep.
didn't know that. Okay. So you privately?
Orange County Tax in Montgomery. I work
Okay.
with one other person, and I pretty much do my own thing.
Very good.
So, but yep, I've been doing that 13 years, and it. Oh wow.
Holding a little bit upset at himself right there.
He probably doesn't like my stories.
No, it's his eyesight. It's his eyesight. He's been fighting with his eyesight. That's why the glasses are on his head. Oh, you got Amanda saying hello to you, Cake.
Hey, Amanda, how are you? That's Dave's daughter.
Oh, okay.
She's away in school in Nashville.
All right. Pinky's daughter?
Yep.
Hi, Amanda, from all of us here in upstate New York.
Well, Greg looks like he's going to get out here. A little bump there. Yeah, no, Greg's a good guy. His whole family's very
Class act.
Yeah, very
Very nice people.
very nice.
Yeah.
I actually bought my cues from Greg.
Cues.
Cues. I got the Revo brake cue, and the Rush, and I got the Predator Black series with the Revo shaft.
Yeah, I
from-
was just
from Greg.
mentioning that Greg does have a nice amount of Predator cues right now. If you're in the market, there's his name on the scoreboard. Just search him out on Facebook or send him an email.
Greg Antonakos looking to go up 3-1 against Holden Chin right here. There we go.
I tell you, I watched a little of his match with Jason Shaw, and
I like.
he was down 7-4, battled back, made it 7-7, got a little unlucky. I mean, when it's a race to 2, anything can happen.
That was the first match he played, right, with
Yes,
Shaw.
yes.
And we were kind of watching that from here and in that background. And we were keeping up to date with AZ Billiards, and we had to shut down or stop the recording, but we knew it was close.
Yeah.
That, anytime you can get 7-7 with probably one of the hottest players on the planet, Jason Shaw, and along
Especially
with Clint
here.
Day. Yeah.
Especially here.
Yeah. Well, Greg's pretty comfortable here. This is like home court.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
Jason almost owns the place.
Yeah. I was watching the Shuff match earlier with him, and Brandon got off to a great start. I figured it'd be a tight match, and then Jason just took off.
He ran like a 4 or 5 pack.
Yeah, it's amazing.
In fact, we had a company that was going to put up $500 for the first person that ran 5 racks. And then I said, well, you got Jason Shaw playing on the table right now. And the company said, well, not this one.
I don't blame him. Good move.
All right, Greg Antonakos to the break. And I just want to bring it out there. Nick Antonakos is sitting off to the left. He's front and center, cheering on his dad. And he's really one of the only ones applauding. Right now, everybody's starting to diminish because it's getting late at night. And I like it. I like the clapping. What am I looking for?
Camaraderie, excitement.
Yeah.
Well, it is a family
that.
affair. I mean, Nick's
No, but I
his
just
son,
like the
his-
applause.
They all come.
Nick has been working really hard at this game, and a year and a half ago we played even. Now he can give me the 6-ball. So if that tells you anything, he's
It
really
tells me he
come
spends a lot of time on the pool table, and you
Yes.
spend a lot of time with a pen and paper and a
That's
calculator.
Right. That's right. I'm very good at the calculator. I'd probably be at least open speed on a calculator.
I like that. 2 rails, try to get it to the short side. Greg's got some vision here, and whether he can paper cut this, like feather this one ball, either on the right, he can get the cue ball behind the 9-7, but it requires a long
He can
shot.
kick it over by the 6 and come around also.
I like that too.
He missed the
That's
whole
what he
ball.
tried to do. He tried to feather your side and go towards the 6 ball.
That's the problem with feathers.
Ball in hand for Mr. Holden Chin. By the way, folks, if you happen to be down in the Long Island area, you want to stop in Rack's Pool Room in West Hempstead, Long Island, and say hi to this gentleman right here. In fact, the Josh Tour has several stops down there. One of the announcers sounds like Kid Delicious. No, it's not Kid Delicious, but we had Kid Delicious in the booth a few times. You got the NJ Pool player, and you got Sean, a.k.a. Pancake. Don't look up that last name because the government has it hidden.
I think somebody on the chat was asking if Johnny Archer won, and yes, he did.
9-4.
9-4.
You can go to AZ Billiards also and see all the live scoring that's going on right now.
Yes.
And also the previous matches. I believe the scores are up.
And the live brackets as well.
Oh, gonna make that a little harder.
Yeah, the live scores are still going, courtesy of AZ Billiards. You can go there, and you got Jason Mikers with, it looks like Tetro, 3-2. Luke Saba is playing Randy Labonte, it's 3-3. Mark Kremer is playing Jessen. They're tied at 2 apiece. Devin Buttle out of Canada is playing Sean Wilkie, and the score is 3-2 in favor of Sean Wilkie. Wow, Michael Yetnick and Jennifer Beretta are at 8-6.
Still
Is
going.
that from the last round, or is that from this new round? If that's
No,
from this round.
That's from the
last
last
round.
round.
Oh, last round. Okay, so
Yeah.
Jennifer Beretta is on the hill against Michael Yetnick.
This is my second time here, and I've noticed that those matches take a little longer than the rest.
Yeah, Holden wound up clipping that 8 ball. It didn't help him out too much. What do you do here, folks? Where's the winner? You got to pick a shot that's going to win you the game.
Is the break box in effect for this tournament? Yes, it is. It's break from the box.
Yeah, break from the box. This is a race to 9 winner break. What a nice touch
Watch
Nice
the
there
eight.
by Holden. He
Watch the
may
eight.
even get the
Watch
bonus
the
points.
eight. He tried to get there.
Almost. Great shot. Does Greg take a chance here?
Yeah,
Go for the bank?
Greg's happy he's not in back of the 8 ball.
That's right. And Greg's pretty good at banks.
I think that may be the shot. I mean, what do you have? You play a safe, that's a hard safe to play,
Right.
or you shoot the shot, that's a hard shot. From all accounts, and all the good, better players have always said just shoot the shot. And that's what
He
Greg
shot
did.
it, but
Gave it a whirl. Hit it pretty well. Didn't hit it too bad. Holden's got a nice little layout here. And that was produced by a nice safe by Holden. Left Greg just only a couple alternatives, and neither one was very good.
that is so important to have as a safe game when you play this game, because you're not going to run every rack out. It's not going to lay up perfect for you, and it wins you a lot of racks just playing smart.
Yeah.
All right, 3-2.
3-2 with Greg in the lead. I'd like to just welcome everybody. If you're just joining us here on Facebook, welcome to all the chatters. Please like and share. We're here at Verona, New York, Turning Stone Casino for the Turning Stone classic put on by Mike Zuglin. It was great. This is just the ambiance here, and the tables, the amount of room between the tables. I haven't heard of a complaint from any of the players about the conditions and the venue. Holden goes for the old smash 'em up break. And kind of left the one ball up at the top of the table. That seems to be the problem with that break. I think the smart break is the cut break.
Absolutely. It's a nice shot.
Very good shot there by Holden. With this format, there are no jump cues allowed. You're able to use your break cue to jump, and the break cue can't be broken down into a, let's say, it's got to be a normal size cue.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Look at this shot. That's a nice shot. He says, your turn now.
Nice return serve there by Greg Antonakos.
Absolutely.
That was kind of a planned kick. Come off the side of the ball. He had an idea that that cue ball was coming down that way. So now this one, on the other hand, you're just hitting it. Most likely going to sell out or sell out a shot.
If Greg can get on this 2-ball, it should be the end of this rack. That's a nice
Well,
shot.
Losey got away from that 9-ball.
Yeah,
Now
that's a
he's
nice
able to
shot.
bridge, make this 2 and stop. No need to get adventurous here and try and draw or do anything with the cue ball. You just make it full pocket speed.
Oh, well, that, I believe, was a little crowd interference on his shot. He kind of jumped up when that applause started.
But something happened, but I guess
I believe
maybe
Jennifer
Jennifer won.
Yeah, Jen's match is over now. So her fans were applauding while Greg was shooting the 2-ball. Lucky enough, though, for Greg, it's not a terrible leave.
Yeah, Holden's going to wind up playing it safe here, kicking it 2 over towards the 5 and trying to straight. If he hits it nice and thin, the cue ball will go over by the 8-ball. I got a little thick, but you know what? Either way, this works out.
Yeah, he's going to like that.
I think he may have a piece of it. Let's see if Greg can dial in that razor blade that he tried to do before, because his last thin shot, I believe he missed it. Oh, he's jumping this time. He's going to the air. Got a half a ball to jump. Oh, he massayed it. That didn't work out.
Nope. Now Holden has angle to come up for the 3.
And has an opportunity to tie this score up here. He's got a score at 3-2. Along with all the other scores you can see on AZ Billiards. It's azbilliards.com. Go over there and see all the live scoring. Which you don't get straight here. He's got a nice little angle.
Yeah, you can come right up.
You can punch it straight down. A little right-hand English will help it gather itself and move down the table. Oh, he's going to leave himself in the middle of the table, which isn't bad. I like coming all the way down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if you keep yourself up there, then you got to navigate the 9. Holden Chin motion into the cue ball. He wanted to get it over a little, come in a little shorter, so he had an angle. He's able to move the cue ball, though. He has a good stroke.
It's a nice shot right there. It looks like it's going to tie up the score.
Give this a little punch. Get off the rail.
There it is.
Holden Chin knots it up at 3 apiece against Greg Antonakos. To thank all our sponsors.
Tied at 3.
Chalky Sticks, Grimaldi, JB Cases, Baltimore City Cues, Hustling USA, Kamui, Light Systems, lightsystems.com, and Billiard Engineering. We'll get to our other guys. Here we go, Holden Chin to the break. Maybe going to smash him up again, or is he going to go? He goes for the center break. Let's see how that works out for him. Watch that 6 ball in the side. Negative.
Okay. It's a nice shot.
Greg went right to work. He knew exactly what he wanted to do on that shot.
Looked like he's played that shot before.
I think the best route is to come down to this short rail down here and just go one rail into it.
Now, is he on the 6 ball with that cue?
Yeah, he's able to get around that 6 and play it one rail that way off the long rail this side. But only problem I see with that is there's a scratch involved. And he didn't even hit it. Went at it a little quick.
Now Greg pretty much has an open table.
Yep, nice smart move there by Greg Antonakos out of the gate. Didn't have a shot on the 1 off the break and played a nice safe. Let's see if he's able to manage these next 9 balls. One ball at a time here. He's got a nice little pattern, it looks like. Just stay on the correct side of the ball, and he should manage his way through these balls.
Absolutely.
Four to the 5 can seem a little problematic, but if he gets pretty much where the cue ball is now for the 5 or 4 on the 4, and come in 2 rails for the 5, that's one way to get it. Because the 6 is on the rail and the 7's on this side, so you kind of want to stay away from there.
I think he's also looking at possibly drawing the ball just straight back for the 5 after getting on the 4. He's looking at both those options, I think.
Yeah, just getting dead straight on it's not bad. I think I'd just pinch it back, and I like that angle. He doesn't mind just drawing it straight back.
He's got that revo.
Yeah, just give it a little touch, right?
That's it. Don't do too much. Thing has a mind of its own.
Yep.
Wow.
That's
got a little fortunate.
Oh, yeah. Kind of unfortunate that he missed it. I believe the correct and natural shot of that was to
go forward,
leave yourself over here and come in 2 rails for it. Because otherwise you're kind of forcing the issue. You always kind of want to kind of fall into place with shots, whether it's follow or natural angles.
Right.
It just kind of, it lessens the gas tank, your mental gas tank.
Right. And he looked like he jumped up too.
If you're always shooting hard shots, the time you get to the end, you're going to be good and exhausted. And you're going to wind up missing 1 or 2 of those.
Absolutely. Now, what does Holden do here? He doesn't. He goes one rail and tries to softly hit the 4 and stick him on the 6. Kind of go rail first.
Well, he can't see it, so I think he has to go at it.
From behind, right?
Yeah, that's one way. He can go at it 3 rails, too. This is the best way. Hit it hard, though. Make sure you hit it hard. You got to hit that hard.
Yeah.
The balls, if you hit at that speed, the balls are going to be traveling together.
Right.
So that's one case where if you're swinging at a ball, it may be one case where you hit it real hard or real soft. Real soft's good too, because if they get real close together, it's kind of a containing shot.
And Greg got bad on this 5 ball.
He's going to be forced to play a safe here and relinquish the table. He doesn't want to do that.
No. No.
I don't think anybody wants to do that. Like, do you want to play safe?
Right.
You don't want to play safe.
No.
I think you're forced into playing safe most of the time. Especially in 9-ball and 9-ball shooters. They want to shoot. I would hope so, at least.
It's definitely more of an offensive game.
Well, not a great safe there by Greg.
Nope. Holden can safe right back.
Well, not just safe him back, but he's going to have an opportunity to kind of lock him up. Get him close to that 9. That's the key. He might have hit it too soft.
Yeah.
He left it out there.
Wow.
Oh, what a mistake. Holden Chin gives
Making a face to the
a funny
camera.
face. He knew he made a big mistake there. That may cost him a good part of this match. Oh, Greg.
Two-way shot?
I don't
Was
know
that what he
about a
was
two-way
thinking?
shot. He flicked at that a little bit too quick.
Yeah.
Time to settle into each shot.
Holden's got a kick again.
2 rails.
Yep.
You can go 2 rails in between the 6 and the 9 also.
That's what I was looking at.
That's available. But you know what? He's looking at this way. This way may be a better kick coming below the 7.
But he does got a
Because you
bridge
have
over
that
the 6.
blockage of balls over there. If you come the other way, everything spreads out into the open. This is a better shot. And he hits it. And he thins it. What a shot. Oh, yeah.
That was a good shot.
Now, Greg has a 50-50 cut shot or a safe, containing safe shot here. Put him in back at a 7 and really lock him in there. That's a good shot.
That's a good
I
shot.
like that. That
Very
was a really
nice.
safe shot.
That was a very good shot.
Excuse me. Now, you might see Holden go to the air because he does have a little window between the 8 and the 9 here. If he only has to get over a little bit of a ball, he's going to go 2 rails.
Yeah, it looks like
2 rails is a smarter move because if he catches the outside of that, right side of that 5 ball,
I'll send the cue back up to
the
the
cue, the cue ball will come back.
Yeah.
Great shot. Oh, congratulations there to one of our local players, Dave, right?
Yep, Dave Schlimm-Paris beat Bruce Nagel 9-7.
Yeah.
He was down 7-5 in that match.
And Nagel was quite the player.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Greg didn't hit it hard enough, and he stuck himself behind the 8 ball.
Dave is going back to that match.
Yeah.
Dave has been working real hard at his game and playing in all the events. I give him kudos.
And that made him cash. He's cash now. This is the second time I've been here, and last August he also cashed. Same situation. So that's 3 wins for him. Congratulations, Dave.
Yeah, he went from I guess a C to a B real pretty quick, and then he worked real hard to get from that B status. He might even still be a B plus
He's a B
player.
plus. Yeah, he's a B plus.
But he's on the cusp early.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I'm He's coming into anything I'm running. He ain't playing at a B+ level.
Not after two cashings up here at this tournament.
Yeah.
Very difficult to do.
He's proven himself to play consistently enough. Greg kind of gave that a little.
I was very frustrated.
Yeah, that seemed like a frustrated type of poke at it. Leaving Holden Chin a nice, easy 4 balls to run here with ball in hand. Well, look at this. It's never easy, is it?
No. Should be all right. Yep.
No problem.
This is going to give him 3 racks in a row, and he'll take the lead 4-3.
There we go. Holden Chin up 4-3 against Greg Antonakos here at the Turning Stone Resort and Casino. We're at the Turning Stone Classic. This is number 30. It's been going on for years and years. Mike Zuglin has been working tirelessly and providing a tour, and it's a grand event twice a year at the Turning Stone Casino. We got the one now in August, and I believe Pancake, when's the other one? It's sometime in
January.
January?
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe they announced that the dates changed for the one in January. I believe they said the 10th through the 13th is the next event here.
Yeah. If you're interested, get a hold of Mike Zuglin and get your name in that. This event fills up really quick, especially this one in August. These people are in it so scared to come here. Oh, 9-ball moving around. Holden Chin lives that 1 ball back up on the bottom rail. Greg would have liked a nice easy 1 ball after the last turn of events on the table. Now he comes and gets a little more punishment.
Looks like he's going to push.
Give it a little push. I don't expect him to be shooting this. He's going to be kicking again. Just got to watch. If Holden gets too much of this ball, it squirts out and possibly leave a 1-9 flyer. Yeah, this is it. That's a good push. Holden has to hit this nice and thin and control a cue ball. Oh, there's the flyer.
Oh, no. What are the lotto numbers for tomorrow evening? Do you know?
If I was able to see the balls rolling around,
Right.
I'd give you a good
There
shot.
you go. All right, well, if Greg makes this, he'll forget about the last rack.
Yeah, there you go.
It is.
Greg
He's trying to
Antonakos
make
puts a
both
quick
balls.
one up on the board from a big mistake there by Holden Chin. A bad safe.
Yeah, he hit too much of the ball. You were right.
Yeah, that's and
That was more than a flyer. It was straight in.
I quit for years playing pool. I only played as a kid, but so that's years of my misspent youth.
You see a lot of stuff in the pool. I know that. Oh, there you got Aaron Beckner there on the rail with Petra and Ollie, and Ollie won his last match, so he's still on the winner's side.
Yeah, Ollie plays. Has quite the stick there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to start getting down in nitty gritty here tomorrow.
And these pockets are starting to tighten up too.
16 of the winners. I think they're playing at the 12 o'clock match.
Yep.
Nice break there by Greg. He maybe let the cue ball go a little bit down to the bottom rail.
Yeah.
If he'd have brought that out, he'd have been in good shape.
Yep.
Tough place to push here. What do you say here, Pancake?
Well, I mean, knowing Greg, he might put him over there on the top rail, kind of by the upper left corner. Or he might even try to masse.
trying to hit the ball.
Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah.
any place you put the cue ball, Holden's going to have a safety opportunity.
Right. How about this? If I
He can go 2 rails.
try, you can go 2
Yeah.
rails. I'm thinking more push out, tie something up, and push to a kick shot.
That's a good idea.
Don't give him a straight out shot. You push to a easier kick, but try and tie something up a little bit. He's just pushing right over there by the 3.
Yep, I figured that. Up by the corner. Leaving him up.
Yeah, left Holden a shot.
Yep.
Holden has a shot at this 1 ball.
Or you could put him behind the 8.
No, you can do that. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's a nice shot. Only problem with that is if you slide out past the 8 in that window where the 2 and the 8 are, the speed of the 1 ball is going by the side pocket.
right.
I think Holden goes for it. You know, let it.
No, he tried going behind the 8. I don't think he was successful.
Greg may have a piece of it. I don't think he has the bank shot, but he definitely has a piece of it.
Is he going to come right back around the 8 with the
He can
cue?
put the cue ball, if he hits it thin enough, between the 6 and 9.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at now. But that's tough too, because you got that ball going towards the pocket. You know, you never want the cue to be flying towards that corner pocket.
Yeah, he backs up against the wall. They do some crazy things, right?
It's a nice shot. Got a little fortunate there, but I think Holden got a shot. I think he can make the ball.
If not, he's only got a little piece of a ball to jump.
Yep, he had the whole ball.
I just noticed something about Holden Chin. If you watch his legs, he locks his leg into position right there,
Yep,
like a snooker stance.
like a robot. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Oh no.
He may be a little quick on that one.
Speaking of quick, Greg is right back at the table. He was up there before it stopped moving.
Bolted right out of the table. He's going to try for this, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely a shootable shot.
Oh no.
He didn't fully commit. That's what happens with that. He tried to just float it in.
Yep.
That's going to hurt. He needs to get back on track. Rick's made a few mistakes the last few innings getting back to the table.
Wow, it got straight in on the 3. He's going to have to play the 4 in the side pocket.
Sets up for the side pocket. Just make sure you hit the center of this side pocket. You don't want to catch any points going on the way in. Ooh, that was a close one.
Yeah. Now does he hit the 7 here on this cut?
He might run into it. He can run into it soft. He didn't have to do that.
Oh, he's going for the combo. Oh, guess not. I didn't know the 7-1 passed.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
Oh my goodness. He missed the 8-ball. Greg just has to cut this 8 in the side and come around the 9. He went for a bank shot. Okay. I thought
No, Holden's got a tough one here.
yeah, he left him right over the 9-ball. Look at that.
Well, the good thing is he doesn't really have to do much with the cue ball.
Right. All right. Well, they're having fun with this 8-ball, and Holden gets a little fortunate. Let's see what Greg does here. I think it's past Greg's bedtime. Yeah, it looks like he's going to cut it in the corner and come around for the 9. Oh, no. Well, Holden gets ball in hand. 8 to the 9. Should put him up 5-4. A lot of mistakes in this match, especially this rack.
Wow, how about that scratch inside at that speed, too? You never,
No.
I think he's seen it.
No, and he overcut the 8, which is such a thin angle. All right, there it is, 5-4. Holden Chin takes the lead. It just goes to show you, too, it doesn't matter how good you are, but, you know, being on a TV table, it does get to you. There's a little pressure up here. People take the heat.
No, Holden Chin to the break. Give a quick shout out to all the sponsors there on the board. Here we go. Holden goes right at it
Look at
again.
this
Oh, watch the
nine
1-9 combination. Ooh, got a little fortunate
At least
there.
he doesn't have to deal with that, right?
Greg right up at the table like he never left.
Yeah.
Does he go forward here and chance clipping that 9? He's going to punch it. Oh, my God. The wheels came off a little bit here for Greg. He needs to settle down a little bit. This might be the little help that he needed, a little jelly roll.
Yeah.
I'm going to step out for a second, get some water. Would you like?
Oh, no, I'm good. Thank you.
You good?
I'm good. Wow, look at that shot. Massey's around the 3, hits the 1, and snookers Greg behind the 8-ball. Looks like he's going to do a 1-rail kick here. Actually, Greg might have taken a bathroom break. Probably to go cool down. A little frustration going on in this match, but still very much in it. I believe Greg took a bathroom break, Troy. He went to go cool down.
I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go run and get some water.
Okay, a big change in the score since I took a walk and back. 5-4. Greg Antonakos
Yeah,
He's
they've
doing
been
pretty good here.
battling back and forth. They may making some, a couple mistakes here and there, but they've been fighting.
Is this a
back and forth.
timeout? Is it really? Timeout?
Well, looks like we have a player timeout, possibly.
Quick Slick Shaft Maintenance System. Billiard Engineering provides 9-micron rated films of 3 different grits. They're specifically selected to progressively put that glassy smooth feel on the shaft and keep it there. We also provide a patented burnishing block to ensure the pressure of each film is evenly distributed around the entire shaft. The results are incredible. Quick Slick Shaft Maintenance System. At the following locations: Bulldog, Amazon, BilliardEngineering.com.
Great job on them graphics and commercials, Upstate. Kudos, brother.
That's the guys in the truck. I can't take all the credit.
Yeah, truck.
You're the face of the franchise, though. So.
That's all. Good hit. Unfortunately, there's left the 1 ball right in the pocket for Holden. The 2 ball goes by to 6. 3 ball in the side. Every ball has a pocket. This could be dangerous right here for Greg Antonakos.
The only redeeming factor that Greg got out of that is the 4 kind of went by to 7 to create a little bit of a static for Holden.
That's the I think that's the 5. Yeah, the 4 is on the top.
Oh, okay.
row. Oh, no. I tell you, this match, I don't know if it's the time of day that's getting to them a little bit.
Look what Greg's got to do here.
Yeah, it's been a long day. It's
Greg
probably
jacked
about
up.
11 o'clock right now in the East Coast time.
Yeah.
Unless you guys way up here in
11:06.
upstate New York take different time. Is this like a different time zone over here?
Hey, Evan Broxmeyer.
Oh, look at this.
Iggy in the chat.
Greg's getting
Neil
on the
Gold.
table.
Greg up on the table here.
Yeah, this is tough, man, when you got to shoot this jacked up over a ball. The good thing about it, he doesn't have to do much, but the problem is he could get trapped up behind the 9 because he can't hit it that well.
Yeah.
He's got to be real careful here.
Go rail first and take a stab at it. He took a stab at it.
Actually, it's not terrible.
He didn't like that one bit.
See Kurt's out there in the chat.
I'd like to say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, we got about 315 people, 314 people watching.
I'd like to say hello to 313 of them.
You're excluding Eddie.
I'm going to leave one of them out. You know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are. Don't make us send the boys with the glasses.
Oh, what a shot there by Holden.
That's a great shot.
And the 8 ball scoots out of the way.
Hey, got a little bit of
Yeah,
a
that's
something here. This isn't.
You can go back and forth here. And
He can't make the 2 ball. The 2 balls, the 8 ball's in the way. This could be trouble.
the 2 ball goes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought the 8 ball was blocking the pocket.
No, that's why I gave you the camera angle for it.
He's got to go forward, right, with this thing? Or is he going to draw back? Okay, he had enough room.
You could tell when any of the players stroke the ball and the ball's moving with that
Oh, no.
with that measle cue ball, you get to see all the action and really get an idea of how
Well, this cool
the conditions are with the
This
Simonis clock. It's
cube. Yeah, this cue ball's going to be flying right now if he cuts this into the side pocket. Simonis cloth playing the way it's supposed to. It's the best cloth in the world. Watch it don't scratch. Watch, you don't scratch. Oh,
Wow.
don't you love it when a plan comes together?
Wow.
Look at this. Holden turns around to the camera and says, yeah, I like when a plan comes together. Look at this measurement. That's a
Okay.
first.
Holden's going to try and use a little outside English to spin this ball in. Only problem is just there's another pocket up there in the back right, and you're going right towards it. Touchy shot. There you go. That makes it a little easier, doesn't it?
Wow. That was a hell of a shot.
To cut this in is real hard. The
This
cue
is
ball
tough.
goes kind of crazy, so he decided to cut it in.
And now he's got another hard shot.
Yeah, for your next trick. Play this in the corner and swing it around.
Doesn't like it.
Well,
He's afraid of that scratch in the side there.
I don't know what kind of angle he was looking with the measurement.
Wow.
Nice shot there by Holden Chin.
And he misses the nine.
Wow, the cheese.
This has been happening a lot this match. Shots you wouldn't expect them to miss, they're missing.
Hey, Tony Robles, Silent Assassin. What's up, Tony?
Hey, my buddy. Congratulations on your tremendous finish at the 14.1 World Tournament.
Absolutely.
The straight pull tournament. There we go.
There he is, ties it
Who was
up.
that? Greg make that?
Yeah, 5-5.
5-5.
the
We got a
speed
nail
limit.
biter.
The
Yeah,
speed limit.
speed limit. Stay safe. Drive at 55. Staying alive. Actually, we're going to see Tony Robles. We're going to see Tony Robles at Steinway Billiards September 1st through the 3rd for the Eastern State Championships. It's coming to Steinway Billiards. So make sure to get in touch with Tony right away, or Gail, or anyone.
What's that,
Steinway.
a Predator event there?
Eastern State Championships. It used to be only invited many years ago. Tony is resurrecting it again. And I'll tell you what, he's getting some great players participating in that.
Eastern State Championship.
Championships. Oh, yeah. It's got a history behind it.
And is that
My
going
man JK in the chat.
to be a 9-ball event?
That's going to be the event that Tony's holding there. Yeah, it's a 9-ball event. Yeah, I believe so. Tony is a 9-ball? I think it was.
I see you, Tone.
Greg Antonakos to the break. Leaves that 1 ball not in the position that he wanted.
Hey,
but
Matt Aldrich. What's up, baby?
this may work. Does he get aggressive? He's stretched out. He doesn't like it.
Matt Aldrich, any more to goat's cheese? I have no more. We were out there the other night. We ate a whole sleeve of goat's cheese. It's made with dates in it. It's like amazing.
Greg's best bet here may be to punt. Yeah, play it safe here if he's able. Because you're stretched out here. Or you know what? You can shoot this with the bridge. It's a real tough cut to the 1. What's the benefit of making it?
Exactly.
The 3 ball is down here. I don't know how that 3-7 looks.
He's got a couple of safeties. He can come behind the 9-ball here. Hit the 1 on the left.
I believe he put it in
Spinning short.
extension.
Yeah, he's playing safe behind the 9, I believe. Got to come in real short. Nice speed. Does it hold?
Oh, what a great shot.
Wound up getting behind the 4. I believe he's left holding a piece of this 1 ball.
Yeah.
And Holden, if he's got enough of it, Holden's can plant the cue ball behind the 8 and bank the 1 ball back down table.
I think he only has that right-hand side of the 1 ball. He's going to have to feather this. Yeah, it's hard to see unless you're right on top of that ball. Yeah, from that angle here, it looks like he may only have a little piece of it, if any.
Yeah, that's what he did. He tried to get him behind the 8.
Look at this.
Be careful here. That 9-ball is wild in this tournament. I don't think Greg will take a swing at it.
He's been swinging now.
Really?
Yeah, he's been
Oh,
swinging.
okay. Well, he might swing at this one. It's bankable.
I don't know. I think he's just going to
Try to get behind the 5.
play safe here.
Yeah, he's trying to hide behind the 5
Oh,
ball.
wow.
That was close. And he left it hanging inside for Holden Chin.
Guys, make sure you get in touch with Tony right away. He's in the chat. That tournament's coming up. It's around the corner. It's September. Again, I'm going to mention it. Don't say we didn't tell you. It's a great tournament. It's the Eastern State Championship coming up at Steinway Billiards. Great room, September 1st through the 3rd.
Yeah, Tony's in the chat.
Yeah, he's there.
All right. Maybe you can put some information on where we can go to see more information about that.
Yeah, Tony, put some of that information in it, bud.
I'm interested in that one. And you're going to be there to stream that upstate? Or
Yeah,
no?
we'll be there. Yep.
Maybe I'll look for a sponsor to play in it. I do like Eddie DeLocke. See if EddieDeLocke.com will sponsor me.
Eddie DeLocke. I just went right over my head.
Wonder what that 3-ball is doing. If that can go towards the side pocket.
Negative.
He is no.
No,
Standing
so
right in
it's
the view.
on there. Nice shot.
Yeah, but if he makes the
What's
7, he
7?
shoots again.
No, that's not going.
The beauty of the diamond.
Hey, Mike Bat's doing a 3rd place in the 14.1. Stop with the exclamation points. It sounds like you're yelling at us. I mean, our ears hurt.
At least it's not in caps. That's good.
Is that Mikey Fingers in the chat?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to him, too, and a great showing in that 14.1.
Joey Korziak will be there at the Eastern State Championships. Karen Core didn't make this turning stone. Her back was hurting her. She was a little ill, I understand. We miss you, Karen, if you're out there.
Oh, Karen had a couple great tournaments here.
Look at Snooky with the exclamation points.
She beat the Mighty Earl in one of the matches.
Oh, boy, did
that
she
was
beat her.
just such a great
I'll never
tournament.
forget that day.
It's one of my favorite videos to watch. The end of that match.
Oh, she was just...
Look at this hit. All right, well,
What's
at
he
least,
do here?
at least the 7 ball's blocking that pocket.
Do you play a triple combination or you play the cue ball into the 7? I think that might be the move. You play the 3 into the 5 or the 4, and it slows it down, and you play the cue ball towards the 7.
Yeah, just watch that cue ball scratching off the 4, going off the back of the 5. Got to be real careful here.
You got a lot of options here. You got to pick the one that you think you're going to get out or make a high percentage of making.
Easy to say when it's 5-5, but when you're out there.
I say go with the cue ball. Cue ball to the 7, 3 to the 5. You're going to wind up with another combination probably. You know what? Swing it. Play the 3. Play the 3-way combination. 3 into the 9.
I think that's the best move because the 7's so deep in the pocket that the cue could follow it in.
Yeah, he's coming up with options. He can play safe too. He's got it. But do you want to play safe here? Tied up?
I mean,
I like being aggressive here. I'd say shoot the 3 into the 9.
well, he Going towards the 7.
Yeah, that was the only problem with this shot.
Right. It was so deep in the pocket that.
And you don't have another shot.
Nope.
Now you play safe, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Or does he play the 5? And kind of do the same thing. Play the 5 with the cue ball.
If he plays the 5 with the cue, then he might end up behind the 6 and
Right. And behind the 3 again.
Yeah.
And then come up with your next trick.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I was saying maybe play the 3-way combination. It just opens everything up.
Yeah, not to mention if the 9 sits in the pocket and you have a cut on the 3 to make the 9.
Right. Yeah. But it's a coin flip.
Absolutely.
You can definitely could have easily sold out.
Absolutely.
And at 5-5, these guys are guarding each game.
Yeah. Playing behind the 5. Look at that shot. That's a good shot.
I think he may have a piece of it. He might have more of a piece of it. He might be able to make that ball.
That's close.
There's no benefit in making it unless you can swing it around a table, which is a tall glass to ask for. Probably best bet is play safe behind the 8 ball. You can get it thin enough.
That's not a terrible
Not only
shot.
did that, he left Holden a great opportunity to be able to get down here for the 4. He's got an angle. Not an easy shot by any means, but it's an opportunity. I think the shot becomes easier if the position is natural for you to let the cue ball go. You don't have to worry about it as much.
Yeah, he missed it.
He overcut it.
Look at that, though. He left him safe.
Good miss in case you miss.
Absolutely. This is a...
Greg's just going to put the 9 ball over there. Play a little trickery. He's going to be kicking again. That was a smart move there by Greg, because now if Holden kicks that 3 out, well, he's going to leave a combination. He's got to be real careful with that there could be a foul there.
all ball fouls.
It's you have the cue ball in your hand. You go to put the ball in a position where it may or may not fit, and you touch that ball, it's a foul.
That happened in a match. I was playing someone, and I was on the hill, and I got ball in hand. And for some reason, on my money ball, for some reason, I got close to another ball, and with the cue ball in my hand, I hit the other ball. So I fouled.
Yeah.
I won the set if I just put it in an open area. So I'll never forget that. It'll never happen again. It's a great shot by Holden.
I tell you, I don't like leaving that 9 ball in that vicinity for any kind of caroms or anything. That's pretty scary for me right there.
I don't see how he can hit this ball.
No, I'm not saying off of that ball.
Right.
You know, off of the, what we got, the 3 ball behind the 9 here?
Yeah.
You know, anytime you're leaving the 4 or 5, the next one's in order. So now, let's say he gets ball in hand. What does Holden do? Feather the 3 and try to get behind the 5 or the 4?
Oh, what's Greg do now, or what does Holden do?
Well, Holden is saying, hold on, Greg, let me call a referee. Here
Greg-
comes the referee now.
Yeah, Greg's trying to go behind the 5 ball.
Greg can't hit this ball.
I
That
don't
ball
think
is
so.
virtually impossible to hit. So what he has to
Hold
do,
it now. That
Yeah.
ball is not impossible to hit.
virtually impossible.
What are you talking about? It's behind the 9 ball. He's the room back there. Not impossible.
No,
Well, he has to go.
You mean because of the position of the cue ball where it is?
yeah, it's just
Yeah,
No,
he
I wouldn't
can't.
say it's impossible. What happens if he bends this ball behind? What is that? Is that the 5 ball next to it? Isn't
Yeah.
there room behind it to bend that
Well,
ball?
that's what he was looking at. That's what he was looking at. But I don't think there's enough for him.
I do one better. I married a 6 ball in that bunch.
you know.
But he'll be on 2.
He know what he
He's
better
already
do.
on.
He's already on.
Yeah,
Okay, sorry.
he has to break these up a little bit.
Yeah.
He's on 2 now.
No.
Oh,
on
he's
one
going to
now,
be on
but-
2.
Yeah.
He can't really bend the ball because the cue ball's on the rail. It's going to be hard to really put any kind of reverse on this cue ball to
Right.
try to bend it.
I don't see how much room's in back
Wow,
there.
look at this.
Wow.
Oh, so close.
So close.
So close.
I didn't think he could do it. That was tough. Now Greg's on 2. But Holden has, if he makes the 3-4, he's got the 5-9. I think that's what he's going to do.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Anytime leaving the next balls in rotation around that 9 ball, anything can happen. You start moving things around like chess pieces. Next thing you know, guy takes your queen or the girl takes your queen. You're like, wait a
Holden's
minute.
looking at this. He could hang this up, too. Oof, that was a close one.
5-9, like Pancake called it.
Yeah. That was a great save he played.
Yeah, advantage Holden Chin coming out in front on that safety battle. He still has to make this combination.
If he doesn't make this, he'll just take his stick and wrap it up.
Holden Chin goes up to the lead 6-5 against Greg Antonakos. We're here at the 30th Turning Stone Classic in Verona, New York. I'd like to thank all our sponsors and thank all the Upstate Allen friends and all the chatters. Thanks for joining
Thank
us
you,
here
guys.
on a Friday night. We'll be back tomorrow for sure at 12, but possibly tune in at 10. Frankie Hernandez, and I think most of it'll be 10 o'clock will be the B-side still, and then 12 o'clock will be all the winners. There'll be 16 winners playing.
Yep.
That might even be the 2 o'clock matches. I'm not sure. Oh, no. When's the last time you seen that? Holden Chin goes to break the balls and misses and fouls.
I believe there's an option here where
Greg can tell
him to break him again.
and he's on 1.
And he's on 1.
Correct.
Or break, And
That's not a bad move.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I would go to
I
Mike.
wouldn't give him the break again. Not when the 9 counts.
Oh,
on the
9
break.
counts on the break too. Yeah.
I mean, that's giving him another chance to. If that happened,
But
that'd
you're
be sick.
kind of hoping he scratches on the break.
Right, but if God
And
forbid
you got
that
ball in
9,
hand.
God forbid that 9 goes in.
It's like a coin flip.
If that 9 goes in, it's.
I would ask Mike.
Being the 9 does count on the break, I wouldn't think that he would have the option.
True. I believe they should just call in the referee and clarify what the rules and regulations are on the. Well, we're going to have a little ruling timeout here, folks. So we'll have a little break in the action. Give you a couple seconds to run to the fridge or do what you got to do. I'm sure it'll be back to action real quick. Gives us a moment to thank all our sponsors. We got Baltimore City Q's. They're here on premise. Tips to tables, everything else. He's got them all up there at reasonably priced too. Jay and Peggy really take care of their customers, and they're great sponsors for a lot of, not a lot of the players, but what they're able to do. They're just a friendly couple and real family type of atmosphere, especially the people that they sponsor, and they want to sponsor more.
Well, actually, Holden Chin went way up to the front desk to ask Mike Zuglin himself. Do you see Mike there, Pancake? I don't see him either, but I'm sure he's around there somewhere.
And next we got JB Cases, John Barton, making those beautiful cases. I have myself a hard case, 3x5 with the backpack straps. I don't think I'll ever go without backpack straps again. Check them out. They both have websites. And here we go.
It's been confirmed. It is Greg's break, and Holden is on 1. I figured
okay.
because of that 9 ball counting on the break.
Did you fill everybody in?
Yeah.
Holden's on 1, right?
Yep. Holden's
Yes.
on 1.
Okay.
I just figured because if the 9 counts on the break, if he gets another shot. And
Greg
makes
is
it.
Greg is saying to Holden, I racked them for you. Do you want to re-rack them for me? Let's see if it's cement,
I
Greg.
gave you a slug rack. Can I rack them again?
Wow, nice break.
Oh, Greg knows how to rack them for himself.
He racked them for Holden. But look at the two.
I think you can see it.
Hey, Upstate, how about filling me in? I was mentioning some of the sponsors, showcase sponsors we have around the arena and on scoreboards.
Yes.
The Grimaldi.
That's Tom Grimaldi.
Tom, and what's he have there?
Everything under the sun. If you want to build
Oh, okay, yeah, now I
build a
remember,
custom
from Long
bar.
Island,
Yes,
right?
from Long Island, yeah.
As a builder, make sure
Custom bars, custom game rooms in your house. If you're opening a business and you give him a shell and give him the dimensions, and he goes by and does the talks with the architect, he'll design the whole pool room for you.
Right.
Him and his family, they're amazing.
Here we go, Grimaldi Builders, I guess it would be, or
Thomas Grimaldi.
Thomas Grimaldi, just
.com. tgrimaldi.com. Yes, but definitely look at him on Facebook if you want to see some exquisite work. It's amazing.
yeah, I'm sure he travels to anywhere in the tri-state area and he'll hook you up. Possibly, if it's a nice enough gig, he'll go anywhere you want, right?
Right. Now, Holden's on one.
Yes.
He's up at bat.
Yep. Greg pushed out off the break. Unfortunate to not have a shot on the two, but smart move. Now Holden, I think, wants to thin this two ball and send it down towards the 3 and the 6, the cue. Oh, he gave it back to Greg.
Yeah, things aren't rolling his way right now. You might as well just
Look at this shot.
look at this.
Nice shot. I think you can see a piece of the two. It's close.
If he was trying to freeze him up on that 7, that was a tremendous shot. He left a little window there. I think Holden has a little piece of the rail. Kick it over, the cue ball will separate. Oh, he's coming in 2 rails this way.
Yeah. Well, he didn't sell out, that's for sure.
Yep.
That 3 balls in
Greg's
a tough
going to play
position.
another safe here.
Yep.
Although I think the 2 may go, but it's a tough shot. Better off playing safe.
He went for it. Could get lucky here.
He tried.
No.
Oh, didn't want to do that. That's the problem with trying to shoot that shot. Well, Holden Chin with the lead at 6-5 and only 4 more balls to get to 7. Oof.
Yeah.
You don't like this. He stretched out a little bit. Let's see how he utilizes this bridge. The bridge, the rake, the crutch,
The thing that I cannot shoot with.
the rest.
And you figure people would be better with it because it's, it's an aiming system, and it gets a lot of people.
Oh, they're
including
terrible
myself.
at it. Nobody wants to practice it.
No, no.
I'm only grateful I'm tall and I don't have to use it much.
Right. Looks like he's going to have natural position here. He's waiting for the table behind him.
Nice flip around 2 rails. Come to the center of the table.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be 7-5 Holden. And I notice now every time he does that with his leg and turns his body right before every shot. He locks his leg in and then turns to
7-5 Holden Chin. We'll get that scoreboard in a second. Go shout down to the guys at the booth.
7.
Hey, I'll get on those guys at the in the van outside. A little slow to the updating the score. Holden Chin to the break. He's been smashing them.
Oh, look at that 9 ball. Whew.
Oh, it might be a nice quick game here for Greg Antonakos.
It might be a little billiard there.
Yeah, pot the 1 and go at the side of the 2 and utilize the 8 to push the 9 in. Yep. It looks good to me.
Greg needs something here to
yeah,
get going.
That'll definitely a quick game is always nice. Just don't want to hide yourself by this 7 ball. Try and get too cute. Just get to the center of the table. What? I don't understand what that.
I don't know what that was.
That was. I don't know what he was trying to do. I think he was trying to bank the 1 into the 8-9.
Yeah.
On that. Why pull the trigger that quickly? Unless I'm not looking at this carom 298.
It's close. It's close, but if Holden hits the 8 ball, the 9's going in.
Holden might play a 4-way combination.
Absolutely. He's up by 2 games. And like I said, if he hits the 8, the 9 goes in. Because the 2 ball makes that pocket huge.
Yeah, he's going for a 4-way combination. There you go,
There it
folks.
is.
Holden Chin on the hill, 8-5 against Greg. Take this opportunity to finish thanking some of the sponsors. Got Hustlin' USA. They got all the apparel. Go check them out. Kamui brand chalks. They got the gloves. They got it all. I got a new piece of chalk out. Dude, I haven't had the opportunity to check it out. Light Systems, lightsystems.com. Oh, there goes that 1 again. Back up to the table. Not offering any shot. This has been a tail of the tape for most of the match, where the players have been breaking and that 1 ball has been going up there. And it would lead to a little bit of a safety battle. Uh-oh. All right, it's Greg just, I think he's going to have to punch a gear here. And he knows it. You could see in his demeanor. He's got to get to work. Oh, God. He's kind of lost it. It's hard to get, let's say the proverbial wheels fell off a little bit or are coming off, meaning vernacular of you're not really feeling your normal self and you're kind of not in the zone.
Correct.
And what do you think you can do to try and get yourself recentered?
Well, I mean, he took the break. He went to the bathroom, and I figured that would have helped him out, but he just hasn't found it since he's come back. Some of it could be, the table he's playing on, the TV table. He knows people are watching. It's a nice shot right there.
Good safe there by Holden Chin. Greg's going to have to go 2 rails. He's picked up his pace a little bit now. A little more carefree. It can help you or hurt you. In this incident, it looks like it may have hurt. Holden just needs to pot this 2 ball on the side, and could be over. This 2 ball's not an easy shot, though.
Absolutely not.
He's close. He's jacked up.
Nice shot. Oh,
He
hit the point.
undercut it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Greg really needs to focus here. Settle down and just make this 2-ball.
yep. One shot at a time.
1 ball at a time. Just make this 2. Kind of forget take a deep breath. Just make this 2. Kind of got to make it like your life depends on it, because your
Nice
Your
shot.
pool match life does depend on it right
Absolutely. This is the loser side match. Loser does go home.
now. Your opponent's on the hill. He doesn't have far to go. All right. And this is a nice bunch of balls Greg needed. Al, well, we just went. I don't know if everybody else went black, but we lost our feed for a second. And if so, excuse us. I don't know what that was, a little glitch.
Wow.
Well, he kind of got lucky there.
That ball did not want to drop.
Yeah, and Greg really needs to stay on the table here and kind of catch a little more of a rhythm. Not to mention that your opponent's on the hill, and it's just never easy, is it, Greg?
No.
I'd like to ask my opponent here if he is, even though he's struggling and everything, and you're really not you're not pulling any moves or anything, but you'd like to ask him what he's going to do. Like, I want to know what you're going to do here, just for the fact of I want to watch out for a push or anything. Yeah, nothing's going right here.
No, look at this.
And Greg Antonakos scratches on the 8-ball. This is for Holden on the hill.
No, Holden is on the hill. This
He
for
is
the
on the
match.
hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is for the win.
Yep.
This might be a quick one here, folks. Holden Chin getting ready to put Greg away. There he goes. So it was a tough match for both competitors. They fought hard. They made some mistakes. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We'll be back tomorrow, possibly at 10 if Al can get up.
Yeah, it's kind of late right now. I'm going to try. We've been in here 12 hours already, and we need a little rest.
Thank all our sponsors.
Thank Sean,
Thank you, Al.
a.k.a. Pancake, and
Sean, it was a
NJ
pleasure.
Pool Players.
Thank
down
you,
the
Al.
end.
Good night,
Thank
everyone.
you, guys.
All right.
You
Godspeed.
held up the caboose here for me.
Right.
Thank you.
Take care, everyone.
All right, guys, with that, we're going to say goodnight from the Turning Stone. We'll be back possibly 10 a.m. Frankie Hernandez plays, and I'd like to come get up and stream it, but it all depends on what time I wake up. Good night, everybody.